I must admit, the weather has been a bit of a shock. When we first moved here, we didn't realize Tennessee gets so cold. And it was probably about 2 weeks we'd been here, and everyone's like, oh, just you wait, Shane and Tia, like, it's going to probably snow. And we were baffled to hear that, because we thought that Tennessee was quite warm, because we've only been here in summer. And so it was so funny when we realized that. We just thought like, uh-oh, what have we gotten ourselves into? We thought that we kind of, like, I guess we thought we avoided this whole situation. I can feel my chin kind of like, I don't know, it's just like, it feels frozen. And so it's like moving, but I'm like, I can't even feel my chin really. And I'm like, is my mouth even moving? And my hands are so cold. So we moved to Cookville at the start of October, but we didn't actually move into this apartment until at the start of almost like on the 12th of November. So we were here just over a month beforehand, and we're staying at Seniors, Rich Froning's dad's. So that experience was awesome, and I think like sometimes Shane and I we're so grateful and so happy that we actually got to experience living with Senior, because we got a little bit more of a local vibe, and we also, I think it kind of allowed us to get to know everyone a little more as well, because we were living with Senior, and he's so involved in everything that we were doing so much. And by doing that, it allowed us to feel super welcome, and I think it was just such a fantastic way of transitioning from being in Australia to coming over to overseas and living overseas, which I thought I'd probably be a little homesick. But Shane and I, we on a daily basis just say how lucky we are to be able to do this, and it's something that I know we'll look back on for the rest of our lives and think that this was like the best years of our lives. It has been an amazing experience so far, and I think that the best is yet to come. Hello, welcome.
MTV Cribs. Is it, or CrossFit Cribs?
So basically, it's like just a 1-bedroom apartment. It's super cozy. You know, you got your living room here, and then we've got our dining table here, the kitchen, and then up here is our bedroom. Just super small, but like perfect for us.
So Tia and I, we like to sit down when we have a coffee in the morning, and if we have a bit of a late start, we like to reflect and go over the last few workouts and see how she's performed, so we can sit down and really analyze her performance, look at her splits through the WODProof app, and then just identify key points what went really well, and then points where we can actually focus on in improving. Yeah. So it really puts, for someone like Tia as a visual learner, she can really put down or identify key points where she can focus and improve.
Put our light shoes on today. Feels so fast in these.
What's your mile time?
My mile time? I think it's just over 5 minutes. I guess I just try and make sure I train to be better anyway, like regardless of what specific distance and everything. So I don't solely focus on, okay, I'm just going to focus on like my mile time or my 800 or my 1RM back squat or something like that, only because it might not even be there. I'll just try and get stronger in general, or get faster and get fitter. So it's like it's harder to give you a number when I don't really specifically train solely for that, if that makes sense. Cookville High School, and we're going to be doing some 100s today in our session. So we're just going to do some agility work to start off with, warm up the body a little bit more, and then we're going to do 10 100s on every 3 minutes. So there's going to be quite a lot of rest, but that's so I can produce quality speed. It's a little different to what we could do. I'm pretty sure it's like this. It's snowing a little bit. Ah! Isn't that crazy? For me, that is so crazy. It's snowing! Woo!
I think it's different. I think we probably killed that word already, different, but no, we enjoy it. It's just certainly different to what we're used to, like the extreme side of thing. I think if you could take away one thing, it's just trying to be in our perspective where it's sunny 360 days of the year, the other 5 days it's just raining. So for us to be a part of, to be on the other side of the world doing this in snow and doing what we enjoy, just crazy. It's cool.
So every day is a little different. It depends on the training, whether or not I have a double day or I have just a single day, or even if it's a rest day. But I will typically, I'll wake up and I don't put an alarm on unless I really have to. So I'll sleep in probably 7 o'clock, even a little later sometimes. Depends on how the body feels really. And I will wake up, I'll slowly wake up by reading a book. You know, there's so many sayings out there that, you know, start your day off right. And one thing that I really want to focus on is expanding my knowledge and learning a little bit. So by reading a book, I think that's a really great way of learning, and also trying to, I guess, expand my knowledge a little bit more. And then I'll also, after reading a chapter or so, I'll get up, I'll have a coffee, and I'll also have like a bagel and just something to eat. Sometimes it's some oats, sometimes it's just a smoothie, sometimes Shane makes scrambled eggs, which is really nice. And then from there I might check my emails and just make sure that before the day starts, if I need to arrange anything, especially with the time zones compared to back home and here, if I need to chase anything up, I'll make sure that I'm going to plan my day around that just in case. It's super important. And then it should be probably, I think that will probably be around about 10 o'clock by the time that I've slowly and adjusted and started my day. And then we'll get into session 1, or we'll go to the gym and start our session. So if it's a track session, we'll go to the track, I'll do my track, like running, and then come back home, have a little bit of a rest, have something to eat, and then we'll go back to the gym. Same with swimming, or I may even do the gym first and swimming in the afternoon. There is no specific routine or structure when it comes to that. It just depends on when Shane thinks that I need to, you know, swim before my session or swim after, as long as I get them done in the day. And then we pretty much spend a lot of our afternoons at the gym, and we would be training for about 3 hours, but I think it definitely expands a little larger than that, because there's so many amazing people there that you just get sidetracked and start talking, and you know, there's so much joking around and healthy banter between the guys at the gym that's where we hang out. Like, that's where our friends are, and that's something that, you know, Shane and I really enjoy. And then after the gym, it's pretty much almost time to come home, just settle down before going to bed. So We may go to the supermarket to get some food for dinner, and then we'll come home. I'll sometimes follow up on a few emails just in case, I didn't get that done during the day, or I'll relax and watch like a movie or some TV series, have some dinner, and go to bed. When we first realized that Shane had an opportunity to actually coach me, and that was going to be his job for that period, we were like, oh wow, I wonder how we're going to go with spending all this time together. Are we going to need a break from each other? And it's been awesome. Being able to do something with your best friend day in, day out is like the dream life. It's incredible, and we're so fortunate to be able to do that.